Global Leader Training Center. Hello everyone and welcome to our comprehensive PowerPoint tutorial for 2025. Whether you're completely new to Microsoft PowerPoint or looking to refresh your skills, this course is designed to walk you through every essential features from the basic to more advanced techniques. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to create, design, and present engaging slides using PowerPoint confidently. Before we begin, make sure you have PowerPoint installed on your device. The Start screen lets you create a new presentation or open a recent one. Choose Blank Presentation to begin with a clean slate. After selecting Blank Presentation, go to File, then Save As to name your presentation and choose where to save it. For example, I will save it in the OneDrive and I would change my file name to GLTC presentation. Press Save to save it. And now it is saved. Next is autosave. At the top left corner, you'll see that the autosave is on. This automatically saves the changes happened in your presentation. When you turn this off, you will have to save it by yourself. So I prefer to turn this on. Now we're going to quickly explore the interface. The ribbon at the top of the screen is your main control center. It includes steps like Home, Insert, Go, Design, Transitions, Animations, Slideshow, Record, Review, View, Help, and Acrobat. And in each tab, there's related tools. Located at the top left corner, the Quick Access toolbar lets you access frequently used commands like Save, Undo, Redo, Present, and Present. You can customize it by clicking on the small drop-down arrow beside it. For example, I will add this new and then Quick Print. On the left, you'll see slide panes, where all your slides are listed. The large area in the center is a slide workspace, where you can design your current slide. Below the slide workspace, the notes pane allows you to add speaker notes. These won't appear in your presentation but are helpful for guiding your talk. At the bottom of the window, the status bar shows the current slide number and view options like normal, slide sorter, or reading view. You can also adjust the zoom level here. At the top, you'll find the Tell Me search bar. You can type in what you want to do and PowerPoint will guide you directly to the command, such as font size. And this finds actions that relate to. Now let's learn how to navigate between this slide. Press Ctrl and mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Or you can also drag this zoom bar at the status bar. You can drag it. And this works same as Ctrl and wheel. And next, let's learn how to add and format text. To add a text, right now I have a title added already. So to edit this, simply click on this and type in what you want, such as GLTC presentation. I'll also add a subtitle, welcome. And to add your own custom text box, simply go to Insert and press Text Box. Then you'll be able to drag to draw the text box and you'll be able to type here. And to move this text box or any other components, simply click on this and you'll see this edge dotted line. Simply click on this and drag it. Simply move it. To resize it, simply drag the edge corners. You'll see there's a white circle. You can drag it, resize them. And now we've created our first slide and I really want to create a new slide. To add a new slide, go to Home and click on New Slide. You can click this new slide to add a simple just next slide and press this drop down arrow to add different types of slides, such as title slide, title and content, section header, title only, comparison, to content, blank, content with caption, picture with caption, title and vertical text, and vertical title and text. I'll simply add title and content. Great. I've added 2 title and content thingy. After adding a slide, you can change its layout anytime by selecting the slide and then clicking on layout in the home tab. By simply doing this, you can change its layout such as section header if you want. Other things you can also use like picture with caption, but I like this section header so I'll use this. To duplicate an existing slide, right click on the slide in the slide pane and select duplicate slide. This is useful for maintaining consistent formatting and structure. You can rearrange slides by dragging them up or down in the slides pane. This helps you organize your presentation flow more effectively. To delete a slide, right click on it in the slide pane and select delete slide. You can also select it and press delete key on your keyboard. Use section to group related slides. Right click between slides and choose add section. And you'll see the section has been added and you can name it. Just I'll write section 1. And when you add a new slide like this, it'll be included in section 1. And you can click this collapse section button to hide it and show. I'll simply delete this. This is really useful when you want your presentation to be organized. Click on the View tab and select Slide Sorter. See all your slides at once. This view makes it easier to rearrange, delete, or duplicate multiple slides quickly. Now let's customize our second pane. I'll just add here welcome note. And here you'll learn like this. I'll just added a welcome note and I want to format this. Format this, simply select the text you want to format. Go to Home tab. You'll see there's a font and you can customize your text, such as you can change the font of it. You can also change its size by simply pressing the drop down arrow or entering the size you want. Also, you can press this increase font size and decrease font size button. Resize this. There's also these styles, such as bold, italic, underline, and shadow, strike through, character spacing, and change case. You can press this B button to make the text bold, such as when the font is different, like about. Press B to make it bold, or you can press Ctrl B on your keyboard to do the same feature. Press this I button to make it italic, or press Ctrl and I. U to underline the text, or Ctrl U to underline. You can press this text shadow button to add a shadow to the text. This strike through to add a strike through. And this text spacing allows you to edit the spacing between the letters in the text. And change case allows you to change the text case of your text, such as sentence case, make it just normal. Lowercase will make everything lowercase. Uppercase, it will make everything uppercase. Captionize, the first letter of each word will be capitalized. And toggled case will change the opposite of it. I'll just leave it with the sentence case. Great. And now you can change this color by simply clicking on this font color. You can simply click on this button, or you can press this drop down arrow to format it as wanted. Such as I'll just use maybe blue. Great. And you can also change its highlight color. Simply click on the drop down bar and you'll see you can highlight this color. Maybe I'll use yellow. Great, I love it. I'll just change this to Microsoft. Great. And now you learned all the basic things you needed to format your text. And now let's learn how to insert the images. To insert an image, go to Insert and press Pictures. And there will be 3 options given: this device, stock image, and online pictures. If you press this device, you can bring the image from your computer. Stock images is the pre-installed images with the PowerPoint. Online pictures will able to search from Bing and bring it. Let's do online pictures. And here you can search up or press on the categories you want. Let's try study one. Cool. And you'll see there's a Creative Commons only button. When you press Creative Commons only, you'll be able to only insert really usable images. But if you press this again and uncheck the box, you'll be able to use all the images. I'll use, because I'm not going to share or sell this, I'm going to use non-Creative Commons. This maybe, I think, press insert to insert an image. You'll see the image was added. And now let's learn how to transform images and resize them. To resize an image, simply drag on its edges or corners. You'll see a white circle. Like this, you can resize them by dragging them. And to transform the image, simply in any part except the edges or outside the image, inside the image, select, drag any part of it to move this. To rotate an image, simply on the top there's a rotation. Drag it to rotate an image. You can also press Shift to rotate in a certain degrees. I'll just resize this in, put it here. Maybe upper here a little bit, in a little bit. And now let's learn how to work with image. When you click on image, you'll see there's a picture format tab. Simply click on this and you'll be able to edit your image now. First is remove background. When you press this, you'll be able to select areas and when you press mark areas to remove, you can remove certain areas. You can press keep changes, remove the background, discard all changes, cancel it. Corrections allow you to format your pictures, such as the sharpen and soften, brightness and contrast. And color allows you to change its color saturation, tone, and recolor it. Color saturation from the black and white to more colorful. Color tone from cool tone to warm tone. Recolor, you can change its color depending on the one you want, like black and white, and other colors are also available. Artistic effects allow you to add some artistic effects to your image, such as like marker, patch, and there's a lot you can use. Just find the one you really like. And you can use it. Next is transparency, which allows you to adjust the transparency of your image. And next is compress pictures. This allows you to compress the size of your image, and this is useful when you're uploading your presentation or sharing it to someone by an email or like. You can change its resolution, and as the resolution gets lower, the size of the image will also get lower. It's okay to compress it. And next is change picture. This allows you to change the picture or your image by simply clicking on the one you want. Simply clicking on anything you like. But I won't do it. And next is reset picture. This allows you to reset your picture to its original form. I like it. And next is picture styles. You can see there's some most common picture styles, and if you press this drop down arrows, you can see more styles related to it. Simply find the one you best like. I like this one. And if you want to make your custom style, simply you can use these three options. Picture border to add its border and customize the color of it. You can also change its weight and dashes. Picture effect to add an effect to your image. Shadows, reflection, glow, soft edges, bevel, 3D rotation. I'll add a shadow, a glow, and then 3D rotation. Great. And next is picture layout. This allows you to adjust the layout of your image. And this is really useful when you're creating diagram or something like speech notes. And when there's multiple images, you may want some images to be at front and some images to be at the back, right? You can do it by using the arrange. Simply press bring forward. When you press the drop down arrow, there's bring forward and bring to front. Bring forward will bring one image front, while bring to front will bring the image to the most front. Then backward will send one image back, then to back will send to the most back. Selection pane allows you to adjust it quickly, such as like you can drag it to change its layout and its arrangement. And next is align, which lets you change the alignment of your image. There's also rotate an image in certain degrees. And to group an image, simply select an image and press group. And all the image will be moved at once. If you want to ungroup it, simply press ungroup. Next is cropping an image. Crop an image, simply press crop button, and you'll be able to drag this little black bar to adjust its size and crop certain parts. Simply press enter, and the image will be saved. Now we're going to learn how to work with shapes. To add the shapes, like rectangles, arrows, and stars, simply go to Insert and press Shapes. And there'll be like tons of shapes you can use. Simply find the one you really like and drag it to add it. And if you want to add shape in a right ratio, simply press Shift and it'll be added in a right ratio. Great. And now, same as this image, shape format tab will appear too. And at insert shapes, you can directly add some other shapes too. And added shapes allow you to edit your shapes by dragging the black box, or you can press this change shape to change the shape. Shape styles allow you to change the style of a shape. And you can press this shape fill, change the fill of your shape outline to edit the outline of your shape. You can also change its weight and how it will look. Shape effects to add an effect like shadow, reflection, glow, soft edges, and 3D rotation. I'll use glow and then soft edges. And next is word art style. When you double click on the shape, you'll be able to add a text. And using word art style, you can change you can format the text inside that. Like this. And you can also customize it by going to text fill. You'll be able to change the fill of your text. Text outline to change the text outline. Text effect to add an effect to your text. And really simple, you'll learn how to insert and format shapes and images. Go to Design tab to explore various built-in themes. Hover over a theme to preview it. Then click it to apply it into your presentation. Themes provide consistent background styles, font choices, and color schemes. You can customize a theme by selecting Variants, the Design tab. You can change the color palette, fonts, and effects to better match your brand or desired aesthetics. I'll change my color to like orange, my font thicker one maybe, and then effects like this. Great. Now our themes has been customized and added. I really love it. And now let's add a transition. Transitions are effects that play when moving one slide to another. Go to Transitions tab and select a transition style such as fade, push, or wipe. You can preview each one by clicking on it. I like this, so I'll use this with shapes. In here, I'll use morph. After selecting a transition, use Effect Options dropdown to fine-tune the direction or style. Object, words, characters, and this depends on which transition you're using right now. If it's split, you'll see the different options. If it's shape, you'll also see the different options. I'll use words, characters, I think. Yes, I think characters will be better. And at the timing, you will be able to add a sound and the duration of the transition. And in the advanced slide, you can change how you do work on mouse click or after a few seconds. You can press apply to all to apply to the every different slides too. To animate any objects such as text, images, or shapes, select the object and go to Animations tab. And you can press this drop down arrow to choose it from entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion path. Entrance is an effect when it's appearing. Emphasis is during the presentation. Exit is when it's exiting the presentation. And motion path is similar to emphasis, but you can customize its path. And at below there's more entrance effects, more emphasis effects, and there's more effects, and you can click it to see more. And like before, you can click it to preview it. Use the one that you like. And there's also effect options similar. And you can also choose the direction and where it will appear. You can use the one you really like. And you can also add multiple animation to one object. This and then add animation, and at the exit it'll disappear like this. And when you preview this, you'll be able to see how many effects it'll appear. And next is this animation pane. Animation pane gives us new tab, and here you'll see which animations are applied to you. And you can also click it to customize and press play from to play the animation from the selected. You can also drag this bar to adjust the duration of an animation. And you can click it and press this up and down button to change the order of an animation. Like this. Great. And next is trigger. Trigger is when the image will appear, such as on click of when certain thing is clicked. So for us, when title 1 is clicked, the animation will be played like this. Next is timing also. Start, how it is start on click, how it is start on click or be previous or after previous. I prefer on click. And duration and the delay. You can customize it as you want. And there's also reorder animation to reorder the animation, how the animation will play. Next, let's try motion path. Motion path, for this you can customize its motion. I'll add motion path here, which has line, arc, turns, shapes, loops. I'm going to use custom path to add my own path. And you can click it to add its motion. And if you want to fix this, you simply click on custom path again and add a new one. Great. I really love this. And you can also use shapes and press effect options to use the shape you want. And now we're going to learn, and for last, we're going to add speaker notes. You can simply click on it and add a note you want to display. From now, you're going to learn how to present your presentation. To do this, simply go to slideshow and press from beginning if you want to start it from the beginning slide, or from current slide to begin presentation from the slide you're on right now. I press from beginning to start it from the beginning slide. Great. Love this. Animations are all working all well. And here in the monitors, you can select where to display the presentation, primary monitor or automatic. And you can turn on and off the presenter view. And when you press from beginning, and when you click on it, you'll see there's few options you can use. This arrow keys to move front and back. And this pen to note during your presentation. You can press ESC to exit. There's also eraser you can use. And you can also change the colors. And next is this read box. Then you'll be able to see how many presentations are left. And this zoom will zoom this certain parts. You can press ESC to exit. And this subtitle to add a subtitle while you're speaking. But you need microphone to do this. So it'll catch anything I speak right now and display it. This is really useful feature when you're making tutorial of something or speaking to other persons. You can press this button again to cancel this. And next is this camera button, but you need camera to do this. Next is this three-dotted icon. There will be more options you can use, such as screen, black screen, on black screen, show presenter view. Like this, there's many options you can use. And when you're in presenter view, you can see at the right, there's a note you wrote. So this is really useful when there's multiple displays you have. You can show this presentation in the one side and you can read it from the other side. Thank you so much for joining this session. I hope it was informative, practical, and empowering. Wishing you all the best in the future presentations.